There's a lot of AI vendors out there, and trying to sift through all the AI vendors that could possibly be trying to pitch to a hospital is very time consuming. It's a lot more efficient to identify, again, what's our AI strategy, what are we trying to achieve, and how can we achieve that? When sitting across from a vendor, there are a lot of important questions to ask. We start with really what the product is, what the solution is, what it does, and what care pathway. So what is the current care pathway, and then the future care pathway with the solution? What will the change be? What will the burden be on physicians and clinical teams? Is there an additional burden on patients? Are there time considerations that things take less time or more time? And ideally, there would be documentation behind the answers to these questions, because obviously everything can be a little bit subjective. We would love to have peer-reviewed journal results to support the statements of any vendor. But I think also speaking to other people that have used the solution in clinical practice is really important. And then the integration of the software vendor into the hospital's IT systems is a really important part of this overall process. So the integration will require the support of the hospital IT systems, and of course, hospital IT personnel are a hot commodity. We don't have, nobody has unlimited personnel to support any given initiative. And if there are 20 different use cases and that hospital partners with 20 different companies, that it requires 20 different integrations with different software vendors, which of course carries its own risk. If there's an opportunity to work with a platform solution that has multiple different algorithms and multiple different use cases, and also perhaps the flexibility to host other algorithms on its own platform, that can require one integration for many different use cases, which is a much more efficient use of time and can often offer a lot more value to a health system. I think that in order to have a successful vendor-hospital system relationship, one of the most important factors is flexibility. So as a hospital system is deploying new AI algorithms and new solutions and new workflows, generally there needs to be a pretty high touch relationship. It's still really important to have a very responsive vendor relationship, and the vendor, I would say this is, sort of table stakes, needs to be providing analytics on the AI on an ongoing basis. Obviously, the vendor needs to be monitoring the AI for drift or for other sort of analytical anomalies, and then also providing the hospital system with the results of the AI. I think the other issue that I would mention is that it's really important that the vendor has very highly skilled staff. Obviously, every hospital system has a different IT infrastructure. Every hospital system is going to have different obstacles and different issues. And if the vendor doesn't have enough people that can intelligently deal with these issues, then it's going to be a real headache for the hospital system.